Well, obviously, headquarters understood how upset I was about getting 2 protection patrols, which I didn't complete, and gave me 2 offensive patrols for the same day. Yes, yes. Let's start her up. We're with Michael Kelly, Willie Carroll, and Frederick Graham. Pursue and destroy any hostile aircraft that you see along the patrol route. Look at this patrol route. Let's just get a better... Oh, that's a little too close. Something like that. There we go. That is a good patrol route. I am pleased with it. Well, let's do this. Come on, fellas. You know what I did like about doing that that Belgium career, which was the last one I did, was it was only 2 of us, and there would only be like 2 pilots that went up at the same time, and there was almost never any protection patrols, if I recall, which was great. I loved it. And weirdly, when I abandoned those patrols before, the protection patrols, I didn't get a point for having completed a mission, but the 2 higher-ranking officers did, but none of the lower enlisted men did. I thought that was kind of strange. I guess it's just a way for the computer to measure stuff, and whatever. Fuck, this is bouncy. Wasn't this bouncy when I flew on it the first time? I don't recall the ground being so rough. Such rough ground. Alright. Well, we're not going to concern ourselves with rough ground. We're going to go and try to get into a battle. A nice fight. A roaming sky battle. Filled with battle. You can see the large aerodrome back there. So yeah, I had something to talk about today. I went on Steam and noticed there's a Rise of Flight United edition on there, which has like mixed reviews, and I think classic dumb people don't really understand what a simulation is, because they're on the internet, obviously. Several people said, oh, well, I thought this was supposed to be like War Thunder, and it says, the first line of the description literally says, most realistic World War I simulation. And the first review, if you go and look at it, is some guy who's all pissed off, and he says, this was false advertising, saying that this game was, you know, an arcade War Thunder thing. And I was like, what a moron. It doesn't say that anywhere, so I don't know where he got that from. Also, who buys a game without reading about it, or looking into it nowadays? That's his own goddamn fault. Plus, it's free, the United one, the starter pack. And then a lot of people were like, oh, this isn't really a free game, you have to pay to do anything. That's not true at all. You can actually do quite a lot with the first 2 planes that they give you. You can fly in almost every year, I think, with the 2 planes they give you. And, yeah, I just thought it was kind of unfair, so... If you're watching this and you're like on the fence about this game, just know that it is hardcore and that you do need some equipment. Like, you can't use your mouse and keyboard. It's not going to work. You need to have a joystick, and now that I have Track IR, it's like 150 times better, because before it's really hard to get into a dogfight and not be able to see, because you pretty much have to let go of the joystick so that you can move the mouse to see the where the enemy is on the little screen? On the screen. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of an unnecessary rant by that person. And then I just kind of gave you an unnecessary rant as well, which you've probably skipped. Or have clicked away. So thank you for listening, if you're still here. Oops. This is the first time I've had a joystick that had rudder control, so I was never using any rudder control before this. Well, my first couple of campaigns of this, I had no rudder controls. I was using, like, the S and D on the keyboards or something. I can't remember what I had it set up for, but it was pretty ghetto. So these guys are definitely staying away from me. We're 750 kilometers away from the second objective. I'm just going to speed it up, otherwise we'll be here all day. And, you know, I like to do this. I like to just fly. I like playing the whole missions. When I play by myself or I'm not recording, I like to fly the whole thing without speeding it up or anything. The only cheat I ever use is the Shift A, which makes you fly straight for a bit so that you don't have to like hold the joystick constantly. And that's not really cheating because I remember when we played on the Realism multiplayer servers and stuff, they had that enabled on there. So yeah, there's some planes down there. Probably ours. Or they could be artillery spotters for the Germans since they're on our side. Or reconnaissance. Looks like I've climbed high enough now. I'm on the same level with my bros. So I'm just going to do the Shift H. It's an H on the screen, but it's actually A. I don't know why that is. Okay. So we should be coming across the trenches. Ooh, a bit of lag there. Anytime now. Oh, we're climbing again. Okay. Let me just have a listen for a mixture. That seems alright. So yeah, good luck. We got 2 offensive patrols in one day. It was because they gave us 2 protection patrols in one day, which are awful, so they felt bad for us. Gave us 2 offensive patrols, which is exactly what we wanted. Right, Willie Carroll? Frederick Graham. Now, I'd like to see some Germans now, or some, or something. That'd be good. Oh, no, that's still going the right way. Okay. We're crossing the trench now. We're going the trenches. We're going pretty far into enemy territory. We're going all the way up to grid. What's that? I'm not sure what that would be. 21, 15, 9, 6, 6. So I guess it would be 6 or 3. No, it would be 3. Right. So we're going up to grid 3 and then back through 10. That's pretty far up. So hopefully we'll see something. Hopefully a shitty outdated plane as well. But knowing my luck, probably not. It'll be like a Fokker 7 or some shit. Whatever that really fancy one is. Well, we're well into their territory now. Ooh. Now on the mini-map I can see an enemy plane up there. Or, well, not an enemy plane, just some other plane. That's unidentified to myself. At that height, on this side of the lines, is probably ours. A bomber or something. Recon. I'm pretty high up. It's okay, I like to stay high up, because then if they get into trouble down there, I can dive down on somebody and have a bit of an advantage. Just kind of keep my eye out for where they are. Now there is a formation of 2 planes up there. Reaching the final checkpoint. What do you think? Nothing? We're gonna turn around? I'm curious to follow them. At least for a bit, to see what they are. Oop, well, my tracker did not like that. Alright. The final checkpoint. What do you want to do now, Michael Kelly? You are the one in charge here. Accidentally slowed down too much. Oh, I guess he wants to go after whatever those are over there and have a look. Alright, fucking let's do it then. Come on. It's gonna be the most uneventful flight. I mean, he must think they're enemies, or he wouldn't have gone so far off the map. We're completely off the little map now. I'll have to adjust. So we'll just... we can drag that. Oh, ooh. The line actually does a crazy, oh no, it's done this thing. There we go. The line actually does a crazy bend here. If you saw, it kind of has a big L shape to it. Okay, we're coming up on these guys. We'll see what they are. Just gonna slow down. Take over control for myself. Oh, I'm seeing gunfire. Oh, that looks like a DFW. Well, excellent. There's two of them, a pair of them. One of them shooting at me. Go for this one up here. I'm sighted in for like 150, I think. We gotta be really careful here. Got a jammed gun. God, you can tell my gunnery is a little bit off, eh? Trying to stay a little bit below so that he can't fire into me. Oh, he's doing it anyway. Cheeky git. That was some good hits I think I got on them there. I got some good ones on him. I'll try to get back around. A little bit of smoke there. That could just be his radiator, though. Ooh, shit. Some good hits from him. That could be his, the guy behind me as well. I'm not sure if a DFW has guns on the front. It might. Oh, fuck. I got awful close and didn't even get a shot on him. I think I've taken a few bullets. Well, it looks alright. Okay. Let's just go for a zoom and boom on this punk. Fuck. God, my aim has got so shit. It was never any good before. I even just broke my own rule of saying I'm just gonna dive on him real quick. Couldn't even listen to myself. Fuck, what, did I just lose everybody? Oh no. Could be they shot them both down while I was being an idiot. Looks like one of my guys, though. Yeah. So that... oh, that's him there. I can tell because he's fucking huge looking. So they must have shot one of them down. God, this thing is fast. I'm like maxed out already. Careful, careful. Oh, he's falling apart. Was that me? I doubt it. Christ, what a sad display of shooting. Yeah, he's in little pieces now. Yeah, I didn't think that was me. Oh well, we saw some action and it was fun. So there you go. Get more practice as I play more. God, we are far over from where we should be. Now, our checkpoint is 21 meters that way. Or kilometers, I guess. So... I'm shaking a bit for some reason. Oh, hey! Okay, hold on. Let's just put that on the autofly. Let me slow down a bit, actually, because fuck. So yeah, see that? That's one of my elevators, or my ailerons gone. So that's going to make it tricky to turn a bit. I was wondering why I was vibrating. I was wobbling quite a bit, so this is going to make it a little more interesting, I guess. I'm afraid to go too fast. I could have broken that off myself from just dive turning, but it looks like I got shot up right there, so I think it was probably shot off. And the other one, there's some damage over here too. It doesn't look too bad otherwise. I should be able to make it. Okay. So, I'll increase my speed. Once I get back across my lines, I'm gonna drop down a lot. I'm actually descending now, which is fine, because I'm not sure if I break this other one or something. That's gonna be tricky to get down or gain altitude or anything. It's also gonna make landing quite difficult. I'll probably crash on landing. Well, guys, don't leave me. Just gonna manually do this. Oh boy. Does not feel great. It feels very worrying. As long as it stays mostly together. Be coming back onto the map here in a second too. Well, in a bit. Okay. Michael Kelly, what's up? There's some planes there. Shit. Don't see me, don't see me. Ah, okay. We're going onto the map now. Those are probably Germans. There's a balloon there. And we've got a victory, so I can head straight for the field. So I'm going to do that. It's vaguely in that direction. Well, at least we had an interesting flight. Got some battle damage. Got to see some shooting up happening. No kills to me. Oh! I did get one. Wow. So I either got... Well, I'm not sure if I got that first guy after I did the shooting pass on him, and then I turned around and he was gone. So I don't know if I got him, or if it was when I came around on that other guy, Well, you'll have to just tell me down below what you think. I'm sure Dr. Zebra is here. You tell me which one of those I got, because I'm not sure. I think it was probably the first one, because I had hit him quite a few times already. Okay, so we're getting close to the field. I'm really high up. I'm just going to completely kill my throttle for this dive. Ooh. Oh boy. Careful. It's definitely displeased. They had some good tail gunners on those DFWs. Is that it up there? Yeah, it's still a ways over. You can see where it is up there. There it is. Whoops. It's a good thing my elevator or tail plane wasn't shot apart, or I'd be in real trouble. That's a relatively good thing to lose of all your moving surfaces, I would say. That's probably one of the safer ones to lose, because you can still do quite a few things. You lose that elevator and stuff, and then it's really difficult, because you're trying to run on the throttle pretty much. I'm having a hard time turning to the right. Okay, here we go. Now it's okay now. Hi guys. I broke my plane. Try to get over a little bit more. I'm gonna land in this fucking tent. Over. Easy. Easy. Well, there we go. Oops. Not too bad a shape. And we finished the mission, so there we go. Mission accomplished. Whoops. Just breaking things, don't worry. Okay, so I got a victory, believe it or not. I'm surprised myself. And Michael Kelly got the other one, the flight leader. Good for him. Congratulations, Michael Kelly. Proceed. Let's see. Should give us some more information about it. Let's bring my mouse over here. Oh, a medal! Ah, you've awarded Distinguished Service Cross. Wow. Thanks. And the Croix de Guerre. Oh, wow. They're just throwing medals at me. Marcus Steiner. So that would be the second guy, because we were shooting at Kurt von Trotha the first time. So that means I came around after I lost that first guy, who I guess was shot down by Michael. And I came around on the other guy and barely touched him, and I guess that was what killed him. So there we go. That's confirmed that was what they killed us. So then next time we'll go on to do this next mission. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.